Hello, happy Friday, patrons! I hope everybody's had a really good week. I'm organizing myself here on my desk with all my countdown boxes. It is so warm here today. I don't like it. But I did remember that I had this lightweight brioche top. Hi, Sarah. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Yes, not liking the hot weather today. I will say. I think it's supposed to get up to 80. I'm like, don't really want it. Hey, Erin, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's had a really good week. Maybe a lot of snow. I know the north has gotten a bunch of snow. Oh, 64 there, Sarah? That sounds lovely. It was in the 60s this morning, but it just feels really muggy right now. I was going to go for a walk, and I'm like, I'll just go to the gym later. Hi, Lily. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Yeah, lots of snow. Oh, my goodness. I think my family up in Michigan had a snow day this week. My niece and nephew had a snow day. Like, that's early for a snow day, I feel like, for Michigan. But maybe not. I don't know. Climate crisis in effect. I wish it would be cold down here, but, you can't have everything. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm so excited. I actually have some knitting to share with you this week. Yay! I'm almost done with my secret projects and I cannot wait to share them with you, but it's going to have to wait until next year, unfortunately. Yeah, you don't usually get storms this early. Yeah. Even up in Canada? Oh, Lily, you have an electric blanket in your office? That sounds heavenly cozy. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I have my brioche X back here. I was trying to remember if I had this up last week too. I was like, maybe I did, but I didn't have enough time to change it today. So I was like, well, we're just gonna do that. I actually have my party gardy, which I was thinking about casting on another one. There we go. I have that too. We could double up. Oh, up here, lol. Yeah, I knew you probably didn't mean like this night, Erin. That's funny. I know, it's like, I feel that way too if I'm ever watching somebody live. I feel like I'm typing really fast and then it just like sometimes doesn't make sense. Oh, it's really cold where you are, Lily. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. We missed you last week. We missed a lot of you last week, actually. Ooh, electric blankets are on sale at Costco. Run, don't walk. I know, I think this might sound weird, but my husband is actually wanting to get a space heater for his office because they keep the temperature when it's cold outside. They keep the temperature like in the low 60s in his office. I'm like, that's really cold, especially if you're acclimated like we are down here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Try to do as little work as possible to keep your hands in the warmth. Oh, you need some like fingerless mitts. Do you do computer work? Andrea's newest pattern looks really cute. The ooey gooey mitts. I was like, if I had to wear them more often, I might make one of those. The fingerless ones. I want to design a pair of fingerless mitts too. We had an idea a few weeks ago during a live stream to do more for next year, to do more like brioche mittens and fingerless mitts. Or if it's like partially brioche. I'm like, I have so many ideas. I just have to go stash diving. Oh, you've tried fingerless mitts? Oh, right, yeah, right. It's the fingers that get the coldest. Just knit some gloves. What about the fingerless mitts that have like the actual fingers that are like almost up to here? I've seen those before. I know, Sarah, right? Wouldn't that be so fun? Yeah, because then you could have like the individual fingers, but then the tips of your fingers would still be out. Because I feel like for me, it would be hard to like type with the gloves. And then you could still like go on your phone or just buy some of those gloves that have like the pads on them. Oh, to revelry we go. Yeah. Oh, you wear the mitts? Wait, which mitts? The fingerless ones, Sarah? Yeah, they're awesome. Or did you make the ooey gooey mitts? That would be really fast if you made those. Like she just released those, right? Like this week, the ooey gooey ones. Oh, fingerless ones. Mm-hmm. I know, I have so many minis, and I was like, how fun would it be to use mini skeins for the brioche mitts? And then like each of them were different. So like you would use 2 minis for each mitt. Like, wouldn't that be kind of cute? But I know some people like the matchy-matchy, so I could do like matchy-matchy ones too. You like fingerless mitts too, Vicky? Yeah. I have 2 pairs of fingerless mitts that I've made, but they're like the, it just goes straight across. I test knit Andrea Mowry's pattern, North mitts. I am not remembering the name of the pattern, but they're really cute. It was one of her really super early patterns. And then I knit another pair that I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been like Wool in the Gang pattern or something. Right, yeah, you never know what to do with your mini skeins. I think that'd be so fun. So then you have like 2 minis per mitt. And I always love mismatched things. Like as a very, very young girl, I loved Punky Brewster. If you remember who Punky Brewster is, then you were definitely born in the 1900s. As my children would say. And I had the Punky Brewster shoes that were like, each shoe was different. Kind of like Camper, how Camper makes those like twin shoes. Oh yes, you love mini skeins, Vicky. I do too. I have quite a collection of mini skeins. You remember Punky Brewster, Sarah? Oh, I loved Punky Brewster. Mitts mismatched. That's very true, Vicky. Right. One is for left and one is for right. And it helps you remember which one is which. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yay. Okay, where's my book? I gotta get my notebook. I'm not prepared. Okay, I have on here mitts. So we need to, here we go. We can do mismatched with minis. Yay! Oh, you don't know who Punky Brewster is? That's okay. I think it was an 80s. I just like smudged my notes. It was an 80s show in the US. So I'm not surprised. It was really obscure. Like it was, I don't know if it was super popular. But if you do a Google search, you might be able to find some episodes. Like, it was like a TV show. But yeah, she was really funky. I've always liked really funky style, like funky, mismatched, vintage, weird style. Probably didn't make it across the Atlantic. Probably not. Oh, you just found a funny glove pattern. Why is there no palm? Okay, wait, I have to look at this. Oh, gaming gloves. That's cool. That is a weird... Why is there no palm? Is it because of like holding on to the mouse or something? Or holding on to a gaming controller? I wish I could have a glove with no palm. A palmless mitt. Oh my god, that's so funny. There you go. I had to go look at the pattern right away. Thanks for sharing that, Lily. That's really funny. Probably so you can grip a controller or your mouse. I'm a gamer, so I can definitely see the use for those. For sure. Yeah, Sarah, she was really funky and cute wearing all different colored outfits with confidence. Exactly. Yep, and you could buy her shoes like at the store. I had a pair and they were both shoes were different. They were like the same style, but then different colors and then like different colored laces. I might have to do a Google search for those shoes to see if like anybody has pictures of them cuz it was in the 80s. Like I was under 10 when I had those shoes. So fun. Think about Punky Brewster. Mismatched things. I was going to say eBay. Yeah, Lily. eBay might have some. Yeah, exactly. I love eBay. And maybe not. Poshmark. I also love Poshmark. If you have not heard of Poshmark, there's also Vinted, which I think Vinted is more like European. Poshmark might be European too. I don't know. But I've heard like a lot of like British and Euro folks use Vinted. Correct me if I'm wrong, Vicky. I have no idea. Um, yeah, I'm definitely going to do mismatched mitts. Oh yeah, one of your friends sells stuff on Vinted. Yeah. Oh, it started in Finland. That's cool. Yeah, I love that. Like, I love ThreadUp, which is a great place to buy thrifted clothes. I have always had good luck with ThreadUp. Like, the quality is really good. It's exactly like they say it is. The pictures are exactly what they say they are. Poshmark is different because and Vinted because you're like buying from a seller, whereas ThreadUp is like it's like going into Goodwill or something and then you buy from the store kind of thing. Yeah, but you've bought from eBay. Yeah, you can find good like thrifted vintage stuff on eBay too, right? You like Poshmark too, Erin? Yeah, I love Poshmark. Like if you're looking for something really random, like I was looking for hot pink Tevas. I wanted the Teva sandals that were hot pink platform with like an orange bottom because I didn't want to buy them full price because they were really expensive. I found them on there. They had been worn once and they were like $30. Your variegated or striped socks never end up matching exactly and you like that? Yeah, Sarah, I love that. Okay, occasionally you find stuff in charity shops. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Amber, welcome in. We've just been talking about, you made it. We've just been talking about buying vintage clothes, vintage and thrifted clothes. Honestly, I feel like I have way more luck shopping at thrift stores or charity shops, like you call them, Vicky, than like shopping at department stores because there's always such weird, funky, one-of-a-kind items at thrift stores, and then it feels good for the environment, you know, because you're buying used. Anywho, yeah, you agree, Lily? Yeah, you have better luck with secondhand items. I know it's like I needed some new clothes, maybe like the earlier this fall, and I went to, you know, like Marshalls and TJ Maxx and like Old Navy and all this stuff. I didn't find anything that I liked. I could not find anything that like fit right or looked good or was my style. As soon as I went to a thrift store, I was like, armful of clothes. Oh, you're making more of your clothes, Vicky? That is awesome. It is the best way to get a good fit. Yeah, that is amazing because yeah, I wish I had more time to do that. Actually the dress I'm wearing, this dress underneath I made. Hangers of Hope and Clothes Mentor are really good here. Oh, those sound really cute. Hi, Renee. Welcome in. Yeah, you didn't realize how much waste was involved with clothes. I know. I think, honestly, I think the fashion industry is the main cause of climate change. I really do. Because of how bad fast fashion has gotten. Um, oh, Vicky, you're not wearing anything you've made, either knit or sewn. That's okay. That's okay. I think you just got to wear what you're inspired by, right? I follow this woman who owns an antique store in the UK. I don't remember her name. I follow her on Instagram and Pinterest, and she's got like short red hair, and she has the cutest wardrobe. And she always wears like hand knit items, hand sewn, and thrifted. I wish I could remember her name. I'm going to look her up so that I remember. Ooh, you're wearing one of your knitted tops and socks, Renee? What are you wearing? That is so exciting. I know I'm wearing a hand knit top too. But even though it's really warm here, I wanted to wear an actual sweater, but I'm like, well, I could just wear a top. It's really warm today. Yeah. You like a vintage style but made to fit you? Yeah, that's great. Do you ever make things from vintage patterns? Um, like I know some people who only use vintage patterns for their sewing patterns. That's cool. Oh, just some plain Jane striped socks. Oh, that's okay, Renee. You don't have to look up the pattern if you don't remember what it is. Gotta love those striped socks. I don't have them here with me. I'm almost done with the arm warmers for my youngest. I'm hoping to finish them before Christmas. I'll be like, Merry Christmas. I started these in June. Oh, you need to size up. Yeah. Right. They might not have been as size inclusive back then. Use modern patterns based on vintage designs. Well, there you go. That's even better. That's true. There are so many good sewing pattern designers out there that have such interesting ideas. I wish I could make more time to sew. Also, my sewing machine needs a serious cleaning and like servicing. And I don't have a space in my house. Maybe I've talked about this before. I don't have a space in my house to set up my sewing machine. I think if I did, I would sew more often. I think we've had this conversation before. There's so many cute patterns out there. I've also thrifted some clothes that look like they were handmade, like hand sewn, not hand knit or crocheted. I haven't found any patterns like any clothes like that, but oh, there's some lovely European designers doing interesting modern things. Oh, that's cool. You found some great patterns by indie designers. That sounds amazing. Lily, your mom's cousin, was a fashion designer in the 80s and 90s, and you were gifted some of her Vogue sewing patterns? Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. You just have to find some fabric and transfer the patterns. That's really cool. Oh, Solala. I'm going to write that down. That's such a cute name. Really cute name. Yeah, so, okay, 13 days till Christmas, and Hanukkah is next week. I can't believe it. I think we have all of our holiday shopping done. I think. Nope, we still have to get stuff for my niece and nephew. Spoke too soon. If you're interested, have a look at a website called Foldline. Awesome, I'll check it out. Thank you, Vicky. I feel like I could fall down the rabbit hole again. I started making a pair of overalls for myself using patchwork of like all of my old jeans. And I would love to get back to those. You're not ready for Christmas? I know. Oh, thank you, Lily. What's this pattern? Oh, on Etsy. It did not send me to any pattern. It just sent me straight to Etsy. The link did. It's okay. The Vogue sewing patterns. Oh, like somebody sells them on Etsy? That's cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Itty bitty pattern shop. Thanks for sharing, Lily. For the evening wear. The evening dress that you need in your wardrobe. Yeah, so every day I've been counting down the days to Christmas, aka Stranger Things Volume 2. I'm like, why am I more excited about that than Christmas? Probably because we're not going anywhere. It'll be nice. We're gonna have a nice quiet Christmas at home. This will be the first Christmas in this house and since we moved here in 2021 with just the 4 of us. So that'll be really cool. Oh, Stromboli. I know that pattern, Renee. Oh, cute. That's what you're wearing today? Super cute. Didn't you knit a couple of those? I feel like you knit a couple of those. Yeah. Has anybody been enjoying Stranger Things season 5? I think I talked about it last week. Yeah, we did talk about it, and some people said they haven't watched it yet, but I still need to rewatch the first 4 episodes. I haven't done it yet because I have so much knitting and pattern writing to do this week. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. Oh, Soldatinus, you've knit a couple of those. Christmas is just going to be you and Tuck this year. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just have a quiet, like no pressure Christmas, you know? Like not hosting anybody and not going anywhere. Last year was nice. We were at my family cottage in Michigan. That was actually really nice. But, you know, traveling during the holidays is always just a little bit stressful, you know? So yes, my question of the week, we asked this kind of during American Thanksgiving, but do you have a favorite winter holiday tradition? If you celebrate the holidays, if you don't celebrate the holidays, maybe it's just a winter tradition. If you celebrate Hanukkah or you celebrate Christmas. Sophia and Slayton are going with his family. Oh, that's nice to visit his brother in Nashville. That's super nice. Yeah, we just decided not to go anywhere this year. I'm trying to think of what our winter holiday traditions are. Like, you know, we celebrate Christmas and we put up all of our Christmas decorations. We have not finished putting up the outside decorations yet. I think it's just been hard with my husband's, like, he's the chair of his department now, so he works 5 days a week. He gets home, you know, at 6 o'clock. It's like with our evening schedules with the kids, it just is so busy, you know? So we've gotten half the lights up outside. I'm like, you know, we'll finish the other half this weekend. It'll be right just in time. Oh, and Hannah's having to work every day except Christmas. Oh, yeah, I know. I remember those days. I remember when I was working full time, we got Christmas Day off. That was it. Oh, Vicky, you celebrate Christmas and your brother and his family will be visiting on the 28th. You've booked time off over Christmas and New Year. That sounds so nice. And Sarah, you drive to Colorado the week after Christmas. Love the cold and the snow. That sounds lovely. Do you like to go skiing? Tuck lost his mind with the outside decorations, just like he did for Halloween. That's so fun, though. It's fun to decorate, right? Don't you have like 20 trees out there? All right, you have Boxing Day, 26th, and the extra day after Christmas Day. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. I wish we had had that. I think my husband gets like a solid week off, which is really nice. Usually, when he was just a professor, he would get like 6 weeks off. I'd be like, yay. Oh, you don't finish work till 2 p.m. Christmas Eve? Oh, that's still like pretty early, right? Or is that kind of normally when you get off work? Yeah, sometimes we would take like half days on Christmas Eve. Oh, you go sledding, Sarah? That is so fun. All the animals. Aw. It's probably so pretty up there during Christmas. We used to love to like watch a lot of Christmas movies. Um and like so my oldest and I watched Home Alone already. That is such a good one. We just laugh so hard. You know, in Home Alone 2, like Kevin is really the villain in that one. Don't you think? Yeah, right. Don't need to break any bones. No skiing. I hear you on that. I tried snowboarding once and I was like, this is not for me. Vicky, it varies. In all honesty, not much happens on Christmas Eve at work. Yeah, unless there are emergencies. Yeah, I hear you. Right? It's like hardly anybody's working. 23 trees, 2 pink flamingos, and a snowman in the front yard, Renee. There's 3 deer, 2 smaller Christmas trees. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. I would love to see a picture of that if you want to snap one. You ski on ski boards, Aaron. What is a ski board? Oh, I'd love to see a video, Renee. Oh, they're like mega short skis. So do you go faster? You haven't sorted out a tree yet? Oh yeah, well if you get a new tree, if you get a real tree, you don't want to get it like too soon, right? Because then it kind of doesn't last very long. Really fast. That sounds actually really fun, but I think I would probably break my neck if I did that. You can spin in circles down the hill, lots of tricks. That sounds fun. It sounds more like snowboarding. I tried to snowboard and I should have just like taken lessons, but I just tried. I was like, I'm going to do this by myself. I was also in my 20s, so I was a lot younger. This was not recent by any means. So I was going to read more of the design submissions, but I haven't gotten any new ones since last week. So for the design submission call, well, there are 4 designs that have been submitted, and they're all super interesting. I am really excited to see which one wins. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, I might extend it a little bit. The deadline is December 21st. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I will check out the ski boards. I'm going to click on that so I can look at it later. Yeah, so I was thinking, since there's only 4 ideas, I was thinking of opening it up to the rest of the paid members, because right now I think it's only certain tiers and I can't remember which ones. But I was thinking of opening it up to all paid members to submit ideas, like maybe tomorrow, and then if people still need some time, we could extend it. Yeah, you think I should open it up? The more the merrier? Okay. What about free members? What do you think about opening it up to the free members? Because there are a lot of free members, but I'm like, I don't know. You know, I don't know how y'all would feel about that. I want to make sure that you'd be okay with it. Or should I just do the paid members only? Yeah, why not? Yeah, someone might have a great idea. That's true. That's true, Renee. Yeah, I would open it up, might pique their interest to be like, oh, this is fun. Because then to vote on it, you do have to be a paid patron for sure, like to vote on the thing. So maybe people will like upgrade if they want to vote. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll open it up to free members. I was thinking of opening it up tomorrow to see if anybody had some ideas. Yay. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you all. Thanks, Erin. Yeah, advertise the fun to all. Thank you for your feedback on that. I have such bad allergies right now, so. Okay, cool. So I'm going to open that up tomorrow to all members. Not to the public, though, just to members. So even the free members. Yay, fun! Well, I'm excited. There's some really good ideas on there. Some really interesting ones. And I'm excited to see if anybody else has ideas. Yay. Well, I have some more countdown boxes and I have a new cast on to share with you. Yeah, don't open it to the public. Well, I have it open, Erin. I have it open till the 21st of December because I wanted to keep it open for like a month. Yeah, so they'll definitely have the weekend for sure. Like probably another week, right? Less than a week? I can't count. Less than a week? Okay, cool. Thanks, y'all. I'm so excited. All right, so I'll open that up and then, girl math, yeah, I know. I'm like, 1 + 1. I was doing math all morning. And so now I'm like, wait. 12, today's the 11th, right? Or is it the 12th? What is the date? It's the 12th. Wait, did I forget a day? I think I might have forgotten a day of my Little Mermaid thing. Because I forgot. I thought today was the 11th. I'm like, okay, I need the 12th. Wow, I just have no idea. My oldest was sick this week, and I feel like it threw everything off. Thank you, Renee. Next Friday is the 19th. So it will be Sunday the 21st will be the last day to submit. And then once all the submissions are in, I'll put together a poll. So there'll be a poll probably Christmas week or like the last 2 weeks of the year. So then people can vote. So yeah, it'll be up for a while. Thanks for your help. I clearly don't have a calendar in front of me. So yeah, the poll will be up for like 2 weeks. And then once the new year hits, I will announce the winner and then we'll start kind of picking yarn together and going through that process. So that'll be really fun. I'm super excited to see what's chosen. Okay, so I did do a new cast on this week. I'm so excited. Last week, I was asking for some help about like what I should cast on to make over the winter holidays while my kiddos are home. Oh yeah, the only reason you can tell me is because you have your phone right by you. Well, so do I, but apparently I didn't want to look at my phone. So I appreciate you doing that. Yes, I know. Wobbly, wibbly, wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. I love that Doctor Who reference. Exactly. That is so true. It is so, so true. Yeah, I feel like I can't even believe that it's already December 12th. Like, what in the world? Anyway, I still have 1 week after today. After this week, I have 1 week that my kids are still at school. Crossing fingers that nobody gets sick again. I feel like my oldest gets sick every 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't understand why you're getting sick so often. So yeah, last week I asked for help about like what I should cast on. And so I cast on my shawl design that I'm making for Houston Fiber Fest. I'm developing an exclusive class and pattern using Gritty Knits yarn. So y'all, I did not know what these yarns would look like together because they are so wild. Let me show you them in skein form. It's going to be a 4 skein shawl, but so these are called, Natasha from Gritty Knits calls them sponge cakes, but there's no colorways written on here. So I don't know if they have different colorway names. So yeah, this is the main color and this is the contrast color. And I was not sure. I know, I love their yarn too. So Natasha from Gritty Knits actually runs Houston Fiber Fest. So she's like the main person who runs it. Um, oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if you were here last week, Lily. I know. Aren't those so amazing? So here's what they look like wound up. So different, right? So here's the main color. Here's the contrast color. I actually started it the opposite. I started this as the main and this as the contrast, but I liked it better the other way around. So I know they look so different, right? Like you can tell that one is very pink dominated, one is very turquoise dominated. So yeah, this y'all. Look at this. I am so obsessed with this two color brioche. It is the most wild thing I have ever made. And here's the contrast side. I am so obsessed with this. I know. It's so fun, right? I thought it might be it might be too loud. It does look like a pink explosion. Oh, I'm so glad y'all like it. I was like questioning it the whole time at the very beginning, when it was only like this big. I was questioning it like, oh my goodness, is anybody else going to like this? Because this is so loud and, maybe some people might think it's obnoxious. But am obsessed. So yeah, you can see there's a little stitch pattern in there. So I'm thinking of calling it loud and bubbly because they look like little bubbles. And it's like so loud, and that's kind of like how I would describe myself sometimes. I'm a very loud person. Like we used to go to restaurants when I was young, and my dad would be like, "Leslie, you're being really loud." Like, I'm still that way. I am super loud. You love both sides? Oh, you think that's a great name? Thanks, Vicky. Bubble explosion. Exactly. Yes, you know that feeling. I know. It's like, I get very loud and, people like used to make fun of my laugh and just how loud I am. And I'm like, it's fine. I just own it. It's kind of who I am. I've gotten a little more toned down, I think, but oh, you love that. You love that she's your loud child and she's fabulous. I love that, Renee. I know. It's like, just be yourself, right? So yeah, I'm so glad y'all like it. I'm so excited. This has kind of become I can't stop thinking about this project. Do you have any projects like that? Not every single design is like that for me. I usually enjoy everything that I'm working on. And of course, I'm using my loud and obnoxious in a really good way. Oh, wow. Amsterdam bag. Pink and orange together are just so good. Am I right? And look, it's like this is all pink and orange. I think there's more orange in the other skein. Maybe. I know it is the perfect bag for this for this project. Oh, you still have lost your knitting mojo, Vicky? I'm so sorry to hear that. I know it is a perfect match. I hope it comes back soon too. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I'm happy to send any patterns or whatever your way. So yeah, I'm so excited. I was also thinking about casting on another one of my Party Gardy shawls, maybe a smaller version. So maybe have like two sizes because this one is gigantic. And then I could have a smaller one because that's a really nice mindless project because sometimes during the holidays, I want to have something to work on, but I don't want to have to be doing like lots of math and counting stitches. Oh, you keep looking at patterns, Vicky, but you wonder if you need to look through your stash. That's a good idea. I feel like I always get inspired when I look at my yarn and then look through all the patterns that you have. Yeah, you might be inspired by something that's already in your library for sure. I was just going through my stash earlier this week to pick out yarn for my next Star Wars shawl, which is going to totally be a stash buster for me. Oh, yeah, right. People always want to talk to you when you're counting. Why is that? Well, and my problem is, like, I'll want to be working on something during the weekend that requires a lot of thought. And then I have, like, right, people talking to me and all that stuff. It's so true. Oh, yes, Lily, you've been enjoying Party Gardy? You take it to robotics and the kids help you roll the die to choose the color. That is such a fun idea. I love that. And how many repeats? I might have to copy you on that if I do a second one. Vicky, choose something small and colorful. I hope you find your mojo. I know, I do too. That's a good idea, Sarah. Oh, I'm so glad you've been enjoying it, Lily. I know. I was like, oh, I should go stash diving, or I could use some mini skeins that I've gotten recently. Like the Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. So last week we opened some of the Little Mermaid countdown box by Fangirl Fibers. So these are I think it was 5. I think we opened through date. Yeah, 5. We opened 5 last week. So there's the colorway guide. Sorry about my finger. I have naked nails right now, and you can still see like the bruise on my fingernail from when I busted it. So yeah, I'm going to open up days 6 through 12, I think. Wait, did I forget a day? No, 6 through 12. Yeah. Today. So I might have to use these because I feel like it's a really beautiful gradient. So day 5, the last color, I want to show the last color we did last week. Day 5 was one of Ariel's sister, Andrina. So that was day 5 from last week. Oh, my finger looks so much better. Thank you, Renee. It is so much better. There it is right there. You can kind of see the scar. But yeah, look I can like open my hand all the way. I have not been able to do this for like 2 months. I can't quite knit with it yet. Not quite there. But yes, thank you, Renee. So yes, let's open up the rest of Little Mermaid. I'm so excited about this. I don't know about any of y'all, but the Little Mermaid was my absolute favorite growing up. Like, I used to sit on the playground with my friends and we would sing Part of Your World like all recess long. You too, Erin? I had the piano book and I would play like all the songs and sing along. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would just sing Little Mermaid all day long. So I was really excited when Emily sent this to me. So yes, full transparency, this was gifted to me from Fangirl Fibers. And it might still be available. I am not sure about that. Let me just make sure. So I'm going to open day 6. Hannah and Sophia went through their own separate Little Mermaid faces. I love that. I love that. I also love the live action one. I have been a very big critic of all the live action versions that Disney has been doing. Wasn't a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast, even though I loved Beauty and the Beast growing up, the cartoon version. Wasn't a huge fan of the live action. Didn't even see the live action Lion King. Live action Aladdin, not a huge fan because I loved Aladdin growing up as well. You know, like all the typical like 80s, 90s Disney cartoons. Anyway, so yeah, let's do day 6. Day 6 is the Castle Maid Carlotta. I'm like, I have to go and look. What did Carlotta look like? Ooh, that is so... I want an entire sweater's quantity of this color. That is so gorgeous. But look at how... Wait, did I put it away? With day 5. I think this is going to make the most beautiful gradient. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I have to make I have to make my next party guardy shawl with this. I know, it's so pretty. So that's day 6, Carlotta. Love that. Then, yeah, all days 1 through 5 were like all very like reds and pinks. Okay, what's next? Day 7 is one of another Ariel's sister, Adela. Ooh, we're getting into more yellows. That is so pretty. Oranges and pinks and yellows. Oh, I love that. I love like that orange peeking out right there. So good. Then we have day 8 is Seagull Chorus. Scuttle was one of my favorite characters in The Little Mermaid. Like the seagull. Ooh, that is so beautiful. I love anything minty turquoise. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. This will be so perfect for a party guardy shawl because then when I release it in January, I'll be like, look, I use this countdown box. I know, this is such a perfect color. It really is. It matches my shirt. I love that. Okay, day 9. Oh, it's Flounder. Flounder's so cute. Okay, that's perfect. Of course, Flounder is yellow with little blue speckles in there. See that? So pretty. I love that. Kind of oranges and yellows together. Oh, and Scuttle has their own colorway. So day 10 is Scuttle. Scuttle was definitely one of my favorite characters. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. Okay, I don't want the other one. I want this one as sweaters quantity. That is so gorgeous. Oh, look at those speckles. This is going to make the prettiest shawl ever. I cannot wait. Then I'll have a Little Mermaid shawl. Oh. Okay, wait. What day are we on? 11. Chef Louis. So day 11 is Chef Louis. Oh, Chef Louis is funny. Ooh, that's pretty too. Kind of gray, kind of grungy yellow and kind of tan beach colors. Oh, those are pretty speckles too. That's so pretty. I know, he was hilarious. I can't wait to set all of these out next to each other when I'm done opening them. Ooh, there's a fun like little red right there. Like, ooh, is that for Sebastian? Like the scene when he's chasing Sebastian all around the kitchen. Okay, one more, day 12, which is today. And this is Alana, another one of Ariel's sisters. Oh my goodness gracious. That's almost like kind of Christmassy. That is so pretty. Wow. That is amazing. Okay, well that's it for today's Little Mermaid countdown box. I will finish. I know that one is so good, right, Renee? Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. So then I have another skein and book from the Booked for the Holidays countdown box, which came with 5 different skeins as well as a corresponding book. So each skein has a book. And so this was from December 10th. So let me see if I can open it without destroying the... So last week we got the book Sea of Spells. And that, I cannot wait to read that. Ooh, I cannot wait to read this. Metal Slinger. This has been on my list. I actually told Emily about this book. I was like, have you read this? Oh my goodness. So this is Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. That is such a beautiful cover too. Fire and Metal book 1. Oh, I'm just in love. So I picked the genre romantasy because I'm really into that genre right now. I'm actually reading the book Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher, if I can say the name correctly. It is so good. I think it's a standalone book. So yeah, this one comes with a little sheet on there about the book. And let's see the yarn. Oh yes, look at how beautiful that is. So she dyes the yarn to match the book cover, and it comes with a marker that is also the book cover. So let's see them next to each other. I know, so delicious. So good. Look at that. Oh, with the yellow and the pink in there. I am so excited to have this book. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. Yay. So last week, I wanted to share last week's because last week's was actually a hardcover. So this was what we opened last week, Ship of Spells. Look at how beautiful this book is. Like, look at the edge of the pages. And then that's this is the matching yarn for it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I know, spot on. I know. I have such a long TBR list. I'm sure most people do too. I feel like mine just keeps getting longer and longer. But yeah, Sword Heart is really good. I also want to read A Court of Mist and Fury, because I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I felt like I needed to kind of take a break from it. So that's why I'm reading Sword Heart. But so yes, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I think there might still be, if you're interested in getting any of these countdown boxes, I think there's definitely still some of the booked for the holidays ones, and then you can pick your genre. I think there's mystery, romance, romantasy, and then there might be one more. Yeah, so much fun. I just can't believe there's like a book in here. It's so cool. The Mary Gentry series. Wait, what's that? Is that this? This book, you mean? The Ship of Spells? It doesn't say. H. Leighton Dixon. Oh, the Court series. Oh no, that's by Sarah J. Maas. Is that what it's called? The Mary Gentry series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and then by Sarah J. Maas. I'm not sure if that's what the series is called. It's like not the Throne of Glass series. Oh, Mary Gentry was the main character? No, Feyre is the main character. Feyre. I don't know Mary Gentry. I'm going to look that up now. Yeah, Laurel K. Hamilton is amazing. Who's Laurel K. Hamilton? Oh, that's Mary Gentry. Okay. Laurel K. Hamilton is the author. I'm going to look that up. Is that also romantasy? Because I'm always looking for new books to add to my list. Because because I just start borrowing stuff from the library. Although I did pick out a few books at Barnes and Noble for Christmas. My husband and I are like getting each other books for Christmas. It's kind of romantasy. Oh, it's fae. Okay. That's cool. I love fantasy too. Like, it doesn't have to be romance at all, you know. I mean, it's fun. But yeah, for sure. I like fantasy too. Fun. Have you read the Mary Gentry series, Renee? I don't remember Feyre's last name now. From Court of Thorns and Roses. I can never say it fast. Okay, so for the last 5 minutes, I cannot wait to share with you. So Emily from Fangirl Fibers and I are in the process of planning a cruise. So we have a cruise in the works for 2027 or 2028. We're not sure yet. We just started doing the planning. And so I will have more info soon. It will not be European at all. It will be in the US, but we might do a European one at some point. Oh, you've read almost all of Laurel K. Hamilton's books? That's awesome, Renee. And most of the books by Sarah. Yeah, I think people have said the Throne of Glass series is like way better than the ACOTAR. So yeah, I'm curious. I just feel like there's so many books to read out there. So yes, stay tuned for more info. We are just in like the really super early stages of planning, and like y'all are the first to know about it. I haven't told anybody else. We're not really like publicly advertising it yet. I mean, it's not a secret. It's just, you know, in the works. I'm pretty sure my Patreon community, so y'all will get like early access to it to sign up if you want to go. So that's super fun. I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited about it, because I was so bummed that the Norwegian cruise fell through this past year. That was going to be quite an adventure. So yeah, stay tuned. I will tell more soon. But yeah. Any fun plans for the weekend? Maybe some holiday shopping, decorating, getting your Christmas tree maybe. We are not doing much. We are probably going to finish decorating, clean up the house a little bit, because I feel like when we get all of our bins out, it just makes the house like a chaos. Our house is always chaos anyway. Yeah, and I have to finalize the gifts for my niece and nephew, because we usually get them books every year. I don't know what they want this year, though. I'll have to ask my brother. So yeah, not much going on here. Knitting, probably. I might have to wait to cast on the Party Guardy shawl until all the yarn is out so I can take pictures together. Oh, tomorrow is a robotics tournament. You get to inspect the robots again. That is so fun. And then a holiday market on Sunday. That is super fun. We went to a holiday market last weekend in Corpus Christi. That was really cute. I hope that is a really good time for you, Lily. And of course, knitting. Vicky, Christmas shopping and a haircut. Farmer's market. Then on Monday night, you're taking part in an online drawing class. Nutcracker themed by the Royal Drawing School. That sounds amazing. Oh, yes. Happy birthday, Renee. Having your belated birthday dinner with your family. And then slash your stash. That's all fun. Oh, wreaths at the cemetery for the veterans in your family. That sounds nice, Sarah. A local play version of White Christmas. I love White Christmas. I love that. Oh yes, mani-pedi and haircut. That sounds lovely. I know, I need to do a manicure too. I'm like, I might just wait till the weekend. I don't know what color to do. Oh, you're taking the dog to get the nails cut? Oh, that's nice. Little dog mani-pedi. That's cute. Well, that sounds super fun. Well, I hope everybody has a really good weekend. Oh yeah, he won't let you touch them. Yeah. I feel that. I am horrible at cutting my dog's nails. Like I always end up making a mess and hurting them. So I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. I officially resign from trimming my dog's nails. So I understand wanting to have somebody else do it. Yeah, you're awful with the doggy nail trim too. Yeah, I'm horrible at it. And then my dog just ends up like biting off his own nails and then they're all jagged. I'm like, oh, poor guy. I need to be better about it. It's like, it's bad enough that we have to give him a bath every week because he has such bad allergies. Now I have to trim his nails too. Just kidding. Yes, I hope everybody has a really good weekend. I am going to try to paint my nails this weekend, but I don't know what color to do yet. I don't know what color. I keep thinking about this color. Oh, let me show you. I keep thinking about, this is called Mutagen. It's like a multi-chrome. So it shifts from like green to purple. Yeah, I might have to do this one by ILNP. I keep thinking about this one. So I might have to do this one. It's very Christmassy, right? It's like very holiday-y. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Vicky. Yeah, I hope you have a great weekend next weekend too. Oh, you'll be surprised next Friday. Yeah, there you go. I might have to put in a different one by next Friday. My manicures have not been lasting very long recently. Yes, it is very season appropriate. That's very pretty. Oh, Sarah, you have a question about my new pattern. Oh yes, my Arctic scallops hat. So I don't have the hat because I had to send it to them. So if you didn't see, I did publish a hat pattern for Ply magazine, which is a spinning magazine. So I did not spin this yarn, but here's my swatch for it using hand spun. Thank you so much. It will be available. I think I have a year, so it's a while. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yay. Yes, I will be knitting another sample using more like indie dyed yarn that's not hand spun. Oh, bye, Vicky. Have a good weekend. See you soon. So yes, I think I have to look at my contract, but I believe it's 1 year exclusivity. So it'll be 2026, probably like winter. So yeah, I understand if you don't want to get like an issue of a spinning magazine, but it's only like $13 for the digital copy, which isn't bad if you think about it. I don't know how many patterns are in there though, if it's mostly just about spinning. But okay, no worries. I'm sure you have a long queue already of to be knit. Right, it is really good price. I mean, I think that's the same price for the printed copy too of the magazine. Yeah, I don't think it's bad at all. But yeah, it's probably a lot of like spinning content, which I'm not a spinner. So when they asked me to do the pattern, I was like, well, I can't spin the yarn, but they got somebody else to spin it. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't mind using hand spun. It's really beautiful. The contrast color has a little sparkle in it. Can you see that? It was, so I think the fiber is from Sweet Georgia. So anyways, thanks for asking, Sarah. They are coming out with a knitting magazine. Yeah, they have a weaving magazine called Weft. And then the knitting magazine is going to be called Purl, I think, right? Purl. I saw Karen, the editor, I saw her at DFW Fiber Fest, and she gave me a little flyer for it. Oh, you're not usually a fan of sparkly yarn? I know. It was so pretty though. Especially with like the darker purple. I felt like it's really a really nice contrast. Yeah, it was really, really fun working with this yarn. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the knitting magazine will be like. I feel like a lot of knitting magazines have kind of folded, right? Like there aren't a lot of knitting magazines around anymore. Like Pom Pom doesn't do anything. I guess Lina still publishes their magazine, right? And Vogue Knitting, obviously. Right, that's true. Yeah, it's not right in your face. It's like maxi sparkle time. Yeah, Lina still publishes. Yeah, that's another thing that I want to work on this week is swatching for my husband's sweater. I wound up the yarn to swatch, and I would love to submit, hopefully get our book submission for our philosophy of knitting book, hopefully get that ready to submit to Lina. I would love to submit next year, but we'll see if I can get, organized and get that going with all my other ideas I have to do. So, yay. Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. We have Sarah, Erin, Lily, Vicky, but Vicky left. Renee. I think that was everybody. Amber was here. Maybe Amber is still here. I think that was everybody. Yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you for all of your feedback with all of my questions. I hope everybody has a great week. If you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I think it starts next week. And yes, good luck getting ready for the holidays if you're doing stuff. And yes, happy knitting to everybody. I will see you all next week. I will be going live next week for sure. And yes, everybody have a great weekend. I love you all so much. And thank you so much for your support. I will see you next week.